There were a couple quotes I wanted to read. First, being Michael Silver, who covers football and wrote your book with you. He said, quote, "To me, it felt right that he was the one who enjoyed unprecedented success on Sundays because everything I'd witnessed from Monday through Saturday suggested he prepared hardest and cared most." Michael Silver. Steve Young, your former teammate and the Hall of Fame quarterback, said, quote, "When people talk about Jerry's work ethic and say, oh, it's really extreme, they do it a disservice. There's an iron will to it. It's over his dead body. Jerry, to the core, was driven. You belittle that drive by saying he had just a great work ethic. Most people have an off switch, and they choose when to go all out. Jerry didn't have an off switch." So that's Steve Young. And he also recalled the story about how after you guys won the 95 Super Bowl,
and I was back out there running.
Right. 3 weeks after the game, he's going to clean out his locker, and he sees you catching passes from the groundskeeper and running sprints. Why?
Because it was time to get ready again.
7 months before the season.
Yes, it was time to get ready, and I just felt like, I couldn't get complacent. I wanted more. I was still hungry. So I started training my body to get ready to make that run again. And did I enjoy winning the Super Bowl? Yes. But, I just felt like that clock was ticking, and I was ready to try to get back to the next one.
How many days a year would you work out?
After the season, I would take maybe 2 weeks off, then I go right back into it. Doing some long distance work and just giving my body time to recoup. But then as we got closer to minicamp, I would turn it up a notch because now I get into my cutting and also my being explosive, with the football. So I had a process, and I think it just it helped me to sustain longevity for so many years, because the lifespan of a football player is about 4 years, and I exceeded that by 16.
How many hours would you work out for daily?
From 7 o'clock till about 1 o'clock. I'm doing my running early. Then I'm doing my route running on the field, catching the football. Then I'm off to the gym, maybe 10:30 or something like that, to lift, to work on my upper body, my lower body. So every day was, from 7 till 1. Then I was out.
One of your teammates told me that if you saw somebody practicing or working out just as hard as you would then have to go back and work out or practice.
I would have to go back
more.
and assess everything and push myself a little bit harder.
Why? And same day it could be.
Yeah, because here's the thing with me, and I always thought that it was someone working harder than I was working.
But it wasn't to like one up the person. That wasn't
right.
How you
No.
did
That
it.
was not it. It was just that I feel like all over the league, anywhere in the league, you had players working harder, and that was my motivation to do extra and push myself harder. If I had to do 2 a days or something like that, work out in the morning and then go back in the afternoon, I would do that, because I just felt like I had to be the best conditioned athlete.
There would be a mandatory day off during training camp for veterans. Is in training camp is 2 a day is grueling.
Right.
Most players hate it.
And I hated that.
Is it true you would be irritated when you had to take a day off?
I hated that. I hated having a day off, because I felt like it cut into what I was trying to prepare to do, and trying to get to the level that I wanted to get to. So those 2 a days, I look forward to it. I went to camp early. I went to camp with the rookies. Mm-hmm. So they're like, oh my God, here's Jerry. Jerry, the veterans are not expected to be here right now, okay? Right. So I was there with the rookies, and I was already getting myself ready for training camp. But a day off, I feel like I lost ground. And Bill Walsh, he always wanted to give me a day off during the week. But I felt like I needed that day to to be able to get those repetitions where I see certain looks of the defense where I could go out there and perform at my best on that Sunday.